Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Footy Casuals podcast. Joined by me, Alfonso, and my good cousin, Brian.
Hello.
And we are back in quick succession after the last one, like we said we were going to. But yeah, so we are here to talk about the best league in the world, in my opinion.
Not even close. Not even close.
Well, my
But I
goat.
guess we have to cover this Farmers League at some point.
He's just a little salty, everyone. He's just a little upset. And we're recording this on the day that the Kylian Mbappe has announced, and it has been official that he is joining Real Madrid, the Kings of Europe. So he's a little upset about that, even though
Just a little bit, but
it was kind of set in stone. I know he had his heart set that he was gonna join AC Milan, but
yeah, I was hoping,
yeah.
but I guess that dream will never come true of seeing him in that number 9 jersey.
Yeah,
How's that?
I mean, in a year he'll be in the 10, but I don't know, man. You'd be surprised. You never know. Like, well, I'd say in 10 years, but in 10 years we'll probably sell him to Man United for like 100 million or something.
What a fucking
I already
garbage,
seen
yeah.
that. I don't know if you've seen that meme. Like
Yeah.
everybody's saying, like now that Mbappe signed for Real Madrid, I was like, that means like we'll get him in 10 years at United. I was like, bruh, no chance. But it's true. It happened twice already with
Yeah, with
Casemiro and
Varane.
Varane.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't get me
No,
wrong.
I think he'll end it there. I don't think he'll go anywhere else. I mean, if he does, he'd be dumb. But
Yeah, we'll see what happens then. But yeah, so but yeah, so we are here to talk about react to our tables. And this is also after the Champions League final, which Brian tried to you tried to jinx it by doing a counter jinx, and it didn't work. So Real Madrid
I knew they
won that
were
as
gonna
well.
win
Hey, it
regardless.
was
I
close,
told.
man. No, it doesn't matter who they're playing. They could have played freaking some shit team in a shit league, and I still would have been nervous. It's a
But
Champions
it
League final.
doesn't
Anything can
matter.
happen.
They were gonna find a way to
They
win
almost
anyway.
lost. Literally, if Dortmund literally finishes all their chances in the first half, it's over and done, and we wouldn't be having this conversation right now. I'm telling you, it's just they threw. Real Madrid didn't win it. Dortmund threw. That's my
Yeah,
opinion.
but that was expected. We knew that they were
I
gonna
did not know.
show up.
You said
Yes,
we.
you did.
I was
You told
very
us that.
nervous.
But deep down in your heart, you knew
No,
those
no,
would be
no,
the
I did not
chances.
know. Okay, I'll tell you this.
Now you were
I
you
was
were
more
scared of the
confident.
thought of losing, but
I was more confident knowing that we were playing Dortmund, but anything could happen, and it's a final. It doesn't matter who it is against. I was gonna be nervous regardless, but I did feel a little more at ease knowing that it's Dortmund. But they almost won, so I was right to be nervous, but it worked out anyways. But yeah, so if you're a Real Madrid fan
yeah,
like me, you are having a great time. I had a wonderful day. But it was boosted by the Turtles announcement, and I'm just vibing, man. Everybody reaching out and saying their congrats. Even Ronaldo put in his 2 cents, and that was very nostalgic and warmed my heart and brought me some sadness. Seeing all these legends, former Real Madrid legends that played for the club, wishing him well and all that. So it was
yeah.
exciting. If you're a Real Madrid fan, you were over the moon today, and it was a great day. And I knew it was gonna be. I was excited. I was just waiting for it to drop, and it just boosted my mood all day. So that is me.
There
But
you are. And for the rest of us,
yeah,
go
the rest of you
Madrid.
guys, they're all yeah.
Yeah, like I was telling Alfonso here for us non-Madrid fans, I was just
Yeah.
like, because he was trying to convince me otherwise that they are not going to win everything. But like I said, I was just like, I think it's pretty straightforward that they should win everything. Like with this team that they won on basically everything without Mbappe. So with Mbappe, it should make it just that much easier to win everything. And I know he was saying it's inevitable, like because something can always happen. There can be like some crazy, like everybody gets an injury and boom, like something happens, right? But like without thinking of anything.
But yeah, all right. Well, let's get into our review. I'm telling you right now, we don't even have to tally up the points. Brian won. I know because I am very certain I put Hirona to go down, and I
I'm pretty
say
sure I had
that
Hito not very high.
because then I said that because I said okay, it was just a one-off year. They're not gonna do that good because I know Hirona is powered by the City Group, but the thing is they're sending out all their feeder players, so like they're sending out a bunch of young like talent that like are very raw talents that are not like developed yet. You know they sent like a bunch of their academy guys or reserve guys over there, so I'm like they're just pretty much just sending them a bunch of kids. So there's no way they compete or they do good, but they proved me very wrong, you know. So I thought for sure they'd go back down because Hirona was always kind of struggling. They were always kind of like mid to low table kind of. So I didn't expect them to stay up, you know, let
Yeah.
alone make that jump. Because I'm pretty sure before City bought them out, they had gone up and then got back down and stuff like that. But I just didn't have faith. And like I said, City Group is gonna put all their eggs into the City basket, not the Hirona basket. They don't care about Hirona,
Yeah.
obviously, because obviously the big picture is they're gonna get players from Hirona and take to City, which I think they are. I think they are. I think they're snagging Savio, but
Yeah.
other than that, my point is that like that's how I saw it. So I'm like, these feeder clubs don't really do that well. Like, shout out to Brian's favorite French club, Strasbourg. I think they finished like mid to low table, but that's because they're a bunch of it's a feeder club. They just send them a
Yeah.
bunch of kids and then just see how they perform and stuff. But that's why I had them to go down. But I'm pretty sure I put them to go down. So yeah, and like I said this last on the last episode, I need to start picking with my mind and not my heart because this is how I lose. So like I said, when we were doing this preview, if you had told me that there was no Mexicans playing for Almeria, I would have had them going down. But since there was one suddenly there, they weren't gonna go down, which they did, very much
Hey
so.
man, I try to speak it into existence.
Uh,
You just gotta, the Mexicans don't do it different. Like, come
I just gotta
on.
support them, man. I don't want to see them get relegated.
Support LeBron James of soccer.
I'm all right. I'm all right. I never liked AC Milan to begin with. Um,
Dude.
but yeah. So let's see. Let's start this off. Let's see where I went wrong. All right. So we're gonna start it off right here. We're gonna skip
Let's
through.
see where you went right, matter of
All right.
fact.
So I have Cadiz at 20. So
Okay.
Cadiz is 18. So I was off a little
They
bit,
did.
but at least I got
They didn't
Cadiz
get
right.
relegated. Yeah, they didn't
I
get
got
relegated.
another 19. Okay.
Nice, nice. Oh no! Oh
I
no!
already been knowing this one though. Oh my god, this is the biggest throw of a century, bro. Oh my god, cuz
Try to tell you. I
uh
tried to tell
even
you that Corona boys were gonna pull it out.
you just pulled that one out of your ass, man.
I
You put them
did.
like 8th to 12th around there.
I think I put him eighth.
I don't remember, but just like the people, I'm sure nobody thought the year that Leicester won that nobody thought they were gonna be relegated. I'm sure they thought they were gonna be mid-table, but damn, man, I was so off. It's not even funny. But yeah, I
Yeah.
put them 18 because I mean it was a good I had a good valid points. It wasn't just because like I hate Hirona. I like Hirona. Well, I did until they became owned by Citigroup. Now I kind of don't care for them because I like their crest. I like their kits. I thought it was cool, but I mean I'm not for oil Chester City, so I'm happy. I'm happy for the Hirona faithful because I'm sure they're buzzing. They're over the moon. This is like someone when you support a small club, you just know like the highs of high, like just achieving something
Yeah.
crazy like this. Like you don't even care if they win. Like for Luton Town fans, they don't give shit that they went
Yeah.
down. They were just happy that they went up and they got to see their club play in the Premier League. You know how many teams like below the Premier League wish to see their team play there just to see it? Like they don't care if they get blown out week in and week out. They just
Yeah.
want to see that happen. So I'm happy for the Girona faithful. Like I can't imagine being a Girona fan. You're probably so excited and so happy seeing how well you did, and now they're playing Champions League football. That's crazy. That's
Literally.
crazy. I can't remember a team like this making the Champions League in this league ever. Because the teams that have been in the Champions League have been like Betis, Sociedad, Real Madrid, Barcelona, Atletico Villarreal, Valencia. It was actually a good amount. Actually, they used to be Deportivo La Coruña, but they fell off hard.
This could have been one of the quickest rises by
Sevilla,
like of a
Bilbao.
club.
Yeah,
The biggest
honestly,
turnaround.
and honestly, it wasn't. It was all due to like the management, the staffing, the coaching. It wasn't even just City, because honestly, like they didn't have anything crazy. Like they got Dove. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce his name, but Dovbik. I think
Yeah.
he's Ukrainian. I think. Like he just blew up like crazy. He had a
Oh
crazy
yeah,
good
that dude was
season.
going
He had
crazy.
a
Yeah.
crazy good season. I don't know if he'll be there next season. He had a crazy good season, and like it just comes down to the managing and the scouting, and just that's what it comes down to, honestly. And they literally lucked out big time. And they just had a great season. They should have finished second and ended up in the Super Cup. I'm a little upset because obviously I would like to see Barcelona out just to clown them a little bit
Yeah.
more. But they deserved it, man. They just fell off towards the end. It's just so hard to stay consistent for so long, especially when you're like nearing the end of the season. So it's
Yeah.
tough, man. But yeah, I already knew I got this one wrong with the Girona. I already know that. That's the big one right there. I put Las Palmas to stay up, but I'm sure they ended up way higher. Las Palmas. Oh no, they ended up 16th actually, so
Yeah.
off by
They
one.
ended up pretty close.
Yeah, so my point tally is not too bad, as of now. So after the first one, that's a +2 for the Cadiz, +1 for Granada. So that's 3. Oh my god, and then I put freaking Girona at
I
18.
want to say you put another one like I feel like you had like Osasuna really low
15.
or
Nah,
somebody. I can't remember,
I don't have Sevilla that low, but we'll
but I feel
see.
like there was another one.
That's a difference of
We'll,
15
we'll
places,
see.
bro. That's crazy. 15 places. Bro, I'm already at like
Fine.
18 from like 3, so that's good. 3, and then Las Palmas, so I put them at 17. They ended 16, so that's 19.
Yeah, that was
See,
pretty good.
the Girona one screwed me over. Otherwise, I probably would have had a good one. So far, everything's good. Uh, that's where I went wrong. I put Almeria on 16. Not even 17, 16.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Okay, then. That's just great. So that's 22 right there. Damn Mexicans. They're letting me down. Alright, what's next? Who else did I put? Okay, so I put Alaves at. Was that. So 17, 16. So at 15, I put them right there.
Yikes.
Alaves, they ended 10th. They had a great season, which is crazy because they did alright the previous season. But they just
Yeah.
they turned it around. Alaves is up and down. They'll be mid table, then they'll be low table, and they'll get relegated. But they did pretty good. Um, and
The
then
Valencia
I put Valencia at
at 13
no, is
or
it?
9. Yeah.
No. It's 14th. Bro, Valencia had the
Oh,
craziest
God.
turnaround.
Yeah.
It's crazy. They almost got relegated last year, and they didn't really do any
I know.
business. They didn't really bring
I think I
anybody
kept them up
in.
pretty high too, or I think I left them like 10 or
Well,
11.
I don't
I
think
don't think I
anybody
had.
thought they were gonna have that good of a season. They almost
Yeah.
ended up. Well, I mean, not almost. They were kind of a little bit off from the European spots, but I'm like, they really turned around. They didn't really do much. I don't know what happened, but they turned it around. So Valencia's in a more respectable position, obviously. So, um, that's like a +5 right there for me. So I mean, I don't know who would have saw. I don't even know if the Valencia fans saw because they were not looking good for a moment. Let's see. It's just the fight. Okay, I put Mallorca 13th. Mallorca
Yeah.
finished 15th, so not bad.
Not too bad. That's only
Yeah,
2 off.
not too bad. They ended up doing pretty decent towards the end. Um, okay, I put Rayo. Ah,
Oh.
bro, Rayo never Rayo is a they're like the Crystal Palace of this league. They always finish like from 10th to 12th.
Oh, God.
They always finish mid-table, bro. They let me down so bad. They almost went down. They barely survived.
Yeah, they were literally
Bro,
like
but
on
like
the
anybody that watches this league knows that Rayo's that team that gives people like teams grief, that they'll like literally go like they'll play you and you'll drop points, like all the big teams, Real Madrid,
that
Atletico,
gatekeeper
Barcelona.
team.
Yeah, that team that's always annoying, that always makes the big dogs drop points. They just had a
Yeah.
horrible season. I'm glad they stayed up, but yeah, because like I said, like I know people are gonna be mad at me because I'm a Madrid fan, but even though I have no affiliation with the city of Madrid, I find it exciting when there's a lot of Madrid-based teams in La Liga because it adds more tension, because more derbies. Even though
Yeah.
I doubt any Real Madrid fan gives two shits about playing Rayo Vallecano,
Really.
because I mean,
Swear there's even a competition there.
yeah,
It's a
they're both
matchup.
from Madrid, but they don't care like that.
Yeah.
Same with like Getafe, or like Leganes or some shit like that. But Yeah,
I
but
don't think they'd ever be a big enough club for that to
I
happen.
mean, I'm sure people said that about Girona, but
Yeah,
I
true.
mean, Rayo's been in I think they've been in the Europa League. I want to say they have. I don't
But
know.
they're nowhere near as accomplished as Madrid.
Oh,
Like
as
so,
what?
I feel like until like as Madrid.
Oh, of
So I
course
feel like if
not.
unless it ever got to that point, that's when they would start actually becoming like important derbies and stuff like that. But doubt it.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, until they start becoming a bigger club, obviously. But
Yeah,
um,
so they start winning stuff.
true. I feel like they've been in Europe though, but obviously I'm not too sure, 100%. But yeah. So I put them. They had a horrible season, but at least they didn't go down. All right, and then okay, I put
Ooh,
okay. Ooh,
that
that
wasn't
was
that far off. That was like
Celta.
two off.
They climbed. They were towards the bottom. They
Yeah,
were like 16, 15, so they climbed a little bit at the end. The last, if you look at this from 17 all the way to like 12 was off by like 5 points. Honestly, the relegation battle was so close. Like losing one game drops you like significant spots. So
yeah,
say what you want about La Liga, but the relegation battle was way tighter than the Premier League. There's like six
yeah.
teams duking it out to not go down.
Yeah.
If you count Cadiz, because Cadiz also was somewhat close, but they dropped points and they couldn't handle it. But yeah. So I put Celta 11th, and they ended up 13th, so that's not bad. So I'm already at 41. That freaking Girona one killed me, man. I knew that was gonna happen too.
Put us Osasuna here, so it looks. There you
I
go.
hit
That
it
was
on the.
pretty
I
close.
hit. Wow.
Yeah.
Did I don't know. 12. 11, okay. I missed it by
You're off by one,
one.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, I missed it by
That
one.
was close. There you go. You're on track.
There you go.
The
Yo.
one that's actually close.
Yeah. I knew they were gonna end there.
You're sure to hit some hitters
Ah,
right here.
bro. I put Bilbao
Oh
that
no.
low. I
Dang.
put Bilbao 9. Really? Wow. Well.
As of now, is there any like shockers that you would have like thinking back that you would have moved, or
I
you've
I
kept
just
everyone
don't know
exactly the
why I
same?
put Bilbao so low. I know that they've been kind of mediocre the last couple years, but hey, they want something. I forgot how many I think it's like 40 years. They haven't won a trophy in 40 years. I really wanted Mallorca to win it because obviously the Mexican coach coaches them, and like
Yeah.
a team like that, like Mallorca, that you don't see them win a cup or make it that far.
Yeah.
Like say what you want to say. I want to say it's the teams are underperforming, obviously, but like Real Madrid, Barcelona, Atletico underperforming. But these finals have been good. Like we've seen
Yeah.
Mallorca make it to the final, Osasuna make it to the final, Betis won one recently, and I forgot who they played. They played like another smaller club like that though. But I think that's so cool and exciting. But I feel like it comes down to them underperforming though. Not entirely
Yeah.
that they were that good. They just underperformed. But I really wanted Mallorca to win it because I mean I don't know other than winning the second division championship to go back up, can't see them lifting any silverware really. So
Yeah.
yeah, and Bilbao's already a prestigious club. They just were on a huge drought, but I saw how happy the fans were. So like, it's like you, Brian, kind of with like your American football. Like I mean, a 40-year drought, man. So not as bad,
Literally.
not as bad. So I'm sure
Yeah.
everybody in that stadium was like in tears and. When I see like
Yeah.
the joy in those fans, yeah, like it makes me excited. It makes me happy for them because I'm like, I can't imagine that feeling. I'm like, your club hasn't won anything in
Same.
40 years, and you see them lift them finally, finally. And remember, Bilbao can only bring in Basque region players,
Yeah.
so it makes it harder for them. On top of that, so.
Yeah.
So, props to them. They had a great season. They missed out on the Champions League, unfortunately, because I was hoping that they'd knock out Atletico from it. But they just let off. They were like neck and neck with Atletico, and they just started dropping points like crazy. And Atletico just never looked back. They just kept going forward and forward. But let me see, 12, 11, 10, 9. I put them ninth, and they finished fifth. So that's 4. So 46. Let's see here. Okay, and I
Yeah,
put
yours is like
Betis.
thinking back on yours is kind of wild.
12, 11, 10,
Betis
9,
was not
8.
far off. That was
No,
only
it was
one
up
off.
by one, yeah. Up by one. So Betis not bad. Yeah, they're back in European football. They're playing Conference League next season. They can make a run. Well, they're going to be facing your Chelsea boys, possibly. In
Come
the
on,
Conference
that's
League.
easy competition. Easy
Oh.
competition.
Oh, I put Sevilla high up. Damn
Nice. I think I had him.
it.
I think I also put him high. I'm not gonna lie.
Them bringing back Sergio Ramos really inflated it for me. Because who do they even
Yeah.
bring in? Who do they even have? I can't. I don't even know if at this point if Tecatito was still playing for them at this point, but I don't know. But I'm
Don't
pretty sure it
even
was.
mention that dude anymore.
Don't even get me started. I'm just trying to think why I put them so high. Because I think it's because it's Sevilla. You know, they always. I think they
Yeah.
because last season they pulled it out. You know, they pulled it out, and they ended up. You know, like they were doing horrible. They almost get relegated. They pull it back. They win the Europa
Yeah,
League. They go to the
I
Champions
think it's
League,
because they were saying that they were always performing.
underperforming. So I just thought that they were gonna end the sixth. That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's an
that's
8
great.
difference, bro. Wow, I'm doing worse than I did in the Prem one. I guess I don't know my league after all. That's crazy. Hey, I had high hopes, man, for Sergio Ramos' return. They just had a lot of like, man, I don't know. They had a lot of bad games. They started bad. They need to stop. They have horrible starts to the season, and then they just pick
Yeah,
it up in the end. I don't know what's going on with
and you
them.
can't even get like as a club, you can't like that has to be one of the worst feelings because then it starts getting repetitive, and that's the last thing you need for your team for like
Oh
every season to
no,
start off slow. Like
you have to
you
pretty
can't
much
get
dig yourself
consistent.
out.
Yeah, you can't get consistent, and once you start getting consistent, it's just like the very end for your team, and then you slowly start dropping. But I mean,
Exactly.
clearly,
Yeah, 2 years in a
nothing's
row that
changing.
they started off in the relegation zone and had to dig their way back out. They didn't get to dig themselves up as good as they did the previous year, but they managed to stay up,
They'll
obviously.
end up learning one of these years whenever other teams start performing.
Yeah, and they're not gonna be able to dig their way back out. It's all I gotta say is if Sevilla get relegated, that's gotta be one of the biggest relegations in this league in who knows
Yeah.
how long. But
And the
that's
thing is, they were
massive.
only 8 points off. Like that's
It
not
was
that crazy.
competitive. I'm telling you, the
Yeah.
relegation drop was very competitive. It was crazy. It just came down to the wire. But they pulled it out there. But yeah, so I put Sevilla 6, bro. I think I already calculated it. Yeah. All right. Damn, man. I was thinking I forgot about Sevilla. Okay, I put Sociedad 5th, and they got 6, bro. I'm not gonna.
That was one off.
I was like, I'm not gonna get any spot on, but I'm sure I got 2 spot on.
I think you got Barcelona spot on.
And Real Madrid, obviously, yeah. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
put Barcelona finish above Real Madrid. Um. All right, and then I put Atletico 4th.
Nice.
Wait, why did I put Atletico 4th? Wait, who the heck did I have finishing 2nd?
I think I remember this.
Oh, it was Villarreal,
Yeah, I
bro.
remember this. I
No.
remember this. You
This
might have
was
said
after
that.
they came off that crazy Champions League run.
Yeah, I remember this.
Oh my god, I was like, why did I put them so high
Yeah,
up?
you were raving about how it was anyone's league and how you were
Bro.
certain that they were gonna win, that you're gonna put Madrid because Madrid was your team.
I think what
Oh
happened
God.
was oh my god, that's horrible. I think what happened was Villarreal were making promising signings and they're trending upwards. I'm pretty sure Unai Emery wasn't there anymore. I can't remember if he was there or not. I can't. Was he there?
I
Cause
don't
I,
even
I
know.
feel like if he wasn't there, no, he was, cause he's been there for a year and a half now. He'd been there for a year and a half now, so I don't think he was there. I don't know what it was. I think they made some good signings. I mean, Sorla almost won the Golden Boot, you know.
Yeah,
So,
Orlov was on a little
yeah,
bit of a
I
tear.
wasn't surprised because he really kept up his form when he was at Sociedad. So, I think it was at Sociedad. But yeah, man, I don't know. I like Villarreal. But
Now I'm just like thinking back,
damn,
and I remember
man.
how confident you were. You're like, yeah, this league can be won by anybody.
Let's
And
see.
then
Let's see what I said
you
here. I
ended
gotta see this here. Wait, no.
up. Did you really have Madrid?
I don't remember this.
I don't either. I'm telling you, I remember you saying. I remember you
We
saying
didn't
that.
sign a striker, and I was like, "There's no chance we're gonna go anywhere with the Joselu as striker." I
Yeah,
didn't.
and you said there was that it was literally anybody's league, and that you thought
I
they were
did say
looking more
that. I
promising.
did say that. But here's the thing why I said that, and it makes sense. They had Joselu as their only striker at this point. Looked like they weren't gonna sign anybody, and then also Real Madrid have always played 4-3-3. They will never adapt and change formation.
Yeah,
I've been crying forever for them to change the formation. They don't change the formation. How was I supposed to know the 1 year they're going to change the formation once and for all? They switch it into a 4 4
yeah,
2 diamond. How was I supposed to
yeah.
know they're going to do that? I mean, if I had known that it was going to be Vinny, Casemiro, what the heck? Yeah, Casemiro's a striker. Vinny, Rodrigo, and Bellingham up top in the front three. I literally would have rated them more. I thought they were gonna run the 4-3-3 with Joselu up top. And no disrespect, and I apologize, Joselu, because you literally won us the Champions League, and he came in clutch so many times this year. I hope they buy him. His freaking clause in his loan was 1 million. It's only 1 million to buy him
Yeah.
from Espanol, so I hope they trigger that. I know they have.
And I feel like, oh, go
No, no,
on.
no, you guys. I know they have Endrick coming, but he's experienced, and they're playing all these competitions, and so I feel like they should.
And I was gonna say, I feel like at this time you didn't expect Jude to have the attacking like
I don't think
crazy
anybody
presence that
did.
he had as soon as
Nobody
he like
did. If
joined.
if you said that you did, you're a liar.
Like, I mean, you can argue like at the beginning he was getting like a lot of tapping goals, but hey man, if you're there at the right spot at the
Hey,
right time, like you're
it's
doing
not that
something right.
easy. It's not
So
that easy, man, to be in the right place
yeah,
at the right time.
like I know we joke about the tap-in merchants a lot, like the Hollands, but I'm like it actually takes a lot of skill to do that. So I mean, props to them, and like we said, well, I'm sure my reason for them being second and your reason for them being second is too different, but like
Oh my god,
it's still
yeah.
crazy to think you
Wow.
didn't put him
Yeah,
first. The one time your bias doesn't go into effect, there's no way.
I just thought there's no chance we don't have a backup striker, and especially and this is after I think Courtois went down.
Yeah, he did. He had just gone down.
Yeah, see that's what I mean. It's just it's crazy. I don't even know, man.
I was over here tallying the points, and then I see you moving to first. I was like, what? You better make that a couple extra more points.
66 points.
Nice.
That's worse than the Prem one, and I
I
actually
think
pay attention to this league
I think you
to an
have this one in
extent.
the bag.
I mean, if you take out the Hirona one, which is that's like 15, I think. Yeah, 15. If you take out 15, it's about
We'll compare it to mine with and
51.
without the
It's
Hirona one.
51. Without the Hirona one, it's 51. So
Yeah, we'll
that's
compare it
still
with
not
those.
that good. I think my prime one was like 56. That's still not any good. That one and the Villarreal one really did it for me, and the
Yeah,
Sevilla too. There's a couple, man.
that's
And
funny though.
Rayo, but that's crazy, man. Oh,
I'm
all
telling
right
you,
then.
you're always either like right on or you're so off. Like you're never in between, man.
I know. Tell me about it. I just don't even know what to say no more.
Yeah, but let's see. Let's see. Maybe I was also off. Maybe I also had Hirona getting relegated. You never know.
I don't think so. I think.
Oh my god.
I think.
That'll forever
I,
be one of
I
my
think.
biggest
I think we
accomplishments.
went over like one of my friends, right? The one that I think we went over his predictions. No.
Yeah, I believe we did.
Here, let's go over his then. Let's see. Yeah, I did. I did go over his picks with you. Here, reacception, Brian. You're watching to our reaction to the reaction.
Oh, no.
Because me and you reacting to his picks, and now we're reacting
Yeah.
to those picks. So
We're reacting to a
reacception.
reaction of a reaction.
Yo, yo, reacception. Hold on, there you go. All right, making sure you can see it. Cool. I'm gonna turn on.
Alright, go ahead.
Here, let's see. Put on the audio. You can't hear him that well.
Yeah. I just came through it.
Okay, so he also put
Oh
Hirona
my
to go
God.
down.
You guys are actually crazy.
Wow. Just keep in mind, we are both avid Real Madrid fans, huge Real Madrid fans, and he watches this league also.
Well, let's just not. I
Damn,
don't even
bro,
think the points
that's
matter anymore. That's like 20 points,
crazy.
right? That's like
that's
18
that's
points.
19 points. I didn't have Luis's in here, but let's add Luis's
Oh
tag.
my god.
Let's add him on here. Oh my god, that's crazy. I might have him on again to react to Zimbabwe stuff and then tell him about how bad we both did. But
Yeah,
I'm telling
Luis
you,
Almeria, right?
yeah, I'm telling you though, nobody in this league thought. There's no chance anybody thought that Girona was gonna end up in the Champions League. It's just, it's a Leicester, man. It's a Leicester all over again. It's just, I don't know. It was crazy.
I had faith.
Nah, we gotta see. You over here thinking, you over here acting like you put them fifth and whatnot. Watch, you gotta see. I'm just because you put them like 12.
Hey, man, I told you they were gonna do good.
I feel like you did it just to spite me, but okay, let's see.
I did it.
Ah,
I knew
okay.
the Girona boys were gonna come through.
Okay, if you say so. But all right, so that's 19 right there.
That you guys both had 'em wrong.
I know we both did. Yeah, he put them 20th. I put them 18.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. That's gotta be the worst.
Yeah, Mallorca
18th, and with I dropped.
God, these was close.
Well, that was my phone. Hit my PS5. Hold on, let me see. Okay, so he put Mallorca, which obviously is way off. So he put 18. That's plus 3, so that's 22. And then
Las Palmas was spot on.
Was it? Okay. Cadiz, he put guys to stay up 16. I mean 17, but they went down by one, so only went off 23. Still not that bad. He got 2 spot on, so it's already looking better than me. Alright, we're gonna speed this up a little bit. Okay. He put Villarreal. Whoa. We both went different spectrums with Villarreal. He went up, he went down, I went up. But, oof, I guess he saw something I didn't see.
Oh, he had Granada up there.
Oh, that's right, he did, huh? 17, 16,
yeah.
15. So that's like, that's about 7, so that's 30 right there.
No.
And then Granada, he put them 14th, and they ended 20, so that's 36. Rayo, he put 13th, that's 40. Oh, his is looking worse than mine. Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Okay, he put Betis 12th. He put Betis 12th. They finished 7. Huh?
Alaves was only off by 1.
Okay, that's 5, 45, 46 for the Alaves one, and then he put. I was in shock. He put Bilbao so low. I mean, I put them low, but not this low.
Yeah.
Let me see.
You're right. That's off by 10. 5.
Yeah, that's right. 5. So 51. He's at 51. We're not even at halfway there.
But surely he put Madrid winning the league.
I don't know, honestly. He put Sociedad that low.
Jeez.
Wow, Sociedad 11. That's plus 5, so that's 56.
No, he had him 9th, no?
No, Sociedad.
Yeah, wasn't it 12, 10, or 11, 10, 9? Wouldn't that be 9?
What did I say? 6?
You said 11th, no?
Did I say 6 right now?
I don't know. I thought you said you had him. No, like.
I'm going to have to recalculate.
Sociedad in the league was 6th.
Yeah, I was talking about the points.
You said he put him 11th.
Yeah, what did I say?
So it should be 3. You said it should be 3 points.
What did I say though? I'm trying to subtract. Did I say 6? Okay, back to 50. So it's 3 then. Okay, 53. And then he puts Osasuna.
I mean, I'm sure even if it doesn't matter, like it's still. I think he's
8. Osasuna 8. Yeah, so that's 3. So 56. All right. Let's see. Oh damn!
There it is. Oh god, the Sevilla is crazy.
That's crazy.
The Valencia's also crazy. But hey, y'all got the Atletico Madrid right.
Well, isn't it the thing that Getafe wasn't on here, right?
Yeah.
Bruh, whatever. We're not gonna tell you. I did bad. I'm not gonna bother. We might tell you Brian's up. All right. No, because we'd have to go back to the other video because I don't know. Yeah.
We'll just go without it.
Mine's fine. It doesn't need any more points anyways. All right, so he put Salta really high up. He put Salta sixth, and then 13, so that's 7 right
You're
there.
saying the Celta, you put
63.
Sevilla too, man.
Oh, he did, huh? Damn, and I thought mine was bad. He put Atletico fifth. Atletico fifth. Obviously, they finished
I'm
fourth.
telling
to
you,
64.
sometimes you just gotta go boring. Like I know we always say like, yes, you don't.
The
have
one
to
time we
go
don't
top
go
three,
boring.
but like you literally just gotta go boring sometimes.
Yeah, I usually
Well, like,
do. I
you
usually
usually
do.
get the feeling when it's not gonna be boring, but like whenever you don't have that spark,
I think that's what happens when you overanalyze. Like I watch this thing and I pay attention to it, so I thought for sure I knew everything, but the prem I just go straight with just basic how it's supposed to be, and that's why that one's a little more closer. You see, you put Valencia fourth. That's 5. He's at 69 right now. Barcelona 70.
Oh God.
We put Sevilla second. That's 12. Yeah, he's at 82 right now. Yeah, I don't know where you put Getafe, but that's 82.
Don't even want to know.
Hold on. He doesn't get any much but this thing doesn't have it. I'm trying to see where you put Getafe. Yeah, thank you, Luis. Yeah, all right. Well, I'll see you the next time, Luis. Yeah. All right. So that is Luis's table. And thoughts, Brian?
Was this the last league that we were missing a team, or was there another one that we were?
I think there's another one. Honestly, but first of all, before I start, I guess there's a trend when we do our podcast. See, look, says it. We do a podcast. Every single time that we do it, it seems that we're kind of destined to always, what's the word? Have a table that is missing a team. This team does not have Getafe in it.
Dang.
This table doesn't have it.
There's so many off of his that were crazy.
Yeah. He did mention Getafe, but this one doesn't have it. He mentioned Getafe, I believe, at the 8th spot. 8th. 9th spot. Like,
8th?
Below Osasuna or below Sociedad. 8th spot or 9th
yeah,
spot.
There were 12, so it's like 5.
11. So it's either 3 or 4. So we'll just give him even 85. He said 8th or 9th, so we'll give him 85. Damn, bro. I thought mine was better. Mine was 66. Wow, that's crazy. Well, let's see how you did, Brian.
Nice. I'm actually excited for mine.
Okay, so you're already at a minus 10 right there. Alright, so you put Alaves to go straight down, and so that's 10 right there. You got Almeria perfect, and then you put Granada, you're off by 2, so you're at 12. I'm telling you, some of these are crazy, man.
Any signings? Yeah. It's okay.
You put Cadiz at 16.
That's off by
17. Yeah, you're off by 1.
Nice.
13, Las Palmas.
Hey, nice.
Oh, you got Las Palmas on the dot? Oh, yeah, you got Las Palmas, right? You got Las Palmas, right? Okay, then you put Celta at 15. You're off by 2. 15. And then Getafe, you put them...
Mine actually has Getafe?
No. I think I found a new one. Yeah. Because this one's in Spanish.
Yeah.
17, 16, 15, 14. Oh, wait. 17, 16, 15, 14. And then they finished. So that's 2 right there. Not bad. You're at 17 right now. Let's see what you did.
I'm pretty sure I start cooking here.
You put Mallorca 13th and they're 15th. So you're just getting twosies right now. Like onesie twosies. Yeah. You put Valencia 12th and they went 9th. So that's 3. That's 22. You put Rayo 11th. So that's a plus 6, 20. See, it wasn't just me. I'm telling you, Rayo's known for being a mid-table club. 12, 11, 10. But you almost got Sevilla. Well, Sevilla was closer than mine, at least. 32. That's not bad.
And I always
Let me see.
But
okay, you put Villarreal, what is that, 9th?
Yeah, I was off by
Yeah,
one.
ninth. Oh, nice. Well, at least one
Nice.
of us, one of us
I'm
three
talking.
got Villarreal close. I've been winning the whole freaking thing over here.
That was a
Wow,
tough
you
one. Yeah.
really put Girona's eighth. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow,
Best
that's
believe I had faith in my
crazy.
Girona, boy.
That's
Best
crazy.
believe.
Wow.
I had faith in my
That's
Girona, boy.
crazy. All right, but then you put
And next year when they win the league, it's gonna be
Lowell. They're getting
crazy.
that whole team's gonna be gutted, my guy. There's no chance. All right, seventh you put Osasuna, so that's +4, so you're at 42 right now. You put Bilbao sixth, you're off by 1, so 43.
Nice.
You put Betis fifth, you're off by 2, that's
Two.
45. Damn, bro, nah.
I
You
was
put you put
cooking.
Sociedad
That was
fourth,
yeah.
you're off by
I
2, so
remember the rest. The
47.
next was Atletico, then
Hey, to be fair, they started
Madrid and
off good
Barcelona.
and then they fell off. So
Yeah,
they,
I think I go. I think I go Atletico and then
oh,
Madrid and
okay.
Barcelona.
No, you put Barcelona to win it.
Yeah, that's why Atletico, Madrid and
Oh, okay.
Barcelona.
I heard you wrong. But yeah,
Yeah.
then so you got one wrong for Atletico, one wrong for Real Madrid, and then one wrong for Barca. You ended at a perfect 50, even 50.
Perfect. Nice.
Not perfect, but even. Yeah,
I'll take that. I'll take that.
yeah. You ended with 50. Not
And
as far off
and
as
what'd you
mine as I
get?
thought. 66.
And that's without the
Not
Getafe
the not
point.
Getafe. Honestly, Getafe is always mid table, so I wouldn't have put them higher than 10. So mid table to low
Yeah.
table, because Getafe is like always mid table.
I think you had him around somewhere like 12 too.
I don't think I clocked that Getafe wasn't mine when I did mine. Honestly,
Yeah, you're probably. I was probably only like one or two off, if anything. If you might have even got a perfect.
what happened?
I said you for Getafe, you're probably like one or two off, anyways, and even then, it could have even been
Probably,
perfect.
but
Cause
yeah. Look,
yeah,
watch
I
this.
don't think you had him over 10.
See, look, watch. See, 12, 15, 15, 15, 8, 5, 8. Those are like the Getafe's finishes.
Yeah,
Yeah, so my point is that they're always like mid table. They went 3 years being 15th, so there's no chance I would have put them above. But then, knowing with my luck, they probably would have entered freaking Champions League and whatnot. But
yeah. But what could I say? I just know ball.
I guess you do, Brian. I
You and my
guess you
Girona
do.
boys. Oh
That's
my god, they're
crazy. Yeah,
gonna feel good next year
yeah,
whenever they
yeah.
go
And it's
fourth.
crazy when you put Girona at 8th. I was like, there's no chance they're gonna be fighting for European football. Meanwhile,
Then I
they're
put I
playing
was
the
like, have
Champions
faith.
League. That's
I was like, have
crazy.
faith in the Girona
That's
boys.
crazy, man. I don't even know what to say, but that was look. I'm gonna look at Hirona's stats right. Look, so they're crazy. All right, so Dovbik had 24 goals, 8 assists, which is crazy,
Yeah, that dude was like a star.
bro. Yeah, and then room
He's
that
becoming a star.
he is honestly, and then that player that Real Madrid loaned out, no, that they sold, the left back, he had 7 assists, 2 goals. Everybody kind of contributed in a way. Even freaking, it's just look at this team. Freaking Porto, he's washed. He used to be for Sociedad. He's washed.
Yeah.
Let me see what is there. Daily Blind. He literally went from Ajax to Bayern to what's it called to Girona. So like he was bouncing around everywhere too. And then the rest of these guys, I don't really recognize most of them. You know, like Herrera. This guy was from City. I'm pretty sure. I might be wrong. Yangel.
Okay, see, but then I have a question for
What's
you.
up?
Yes, next year they do have Champions League. They do have Champions League ball, So obviously, usually to a team like this, it would have a pretty decent effect where, like, obviously they're not going to go Champions League. We wouldn't expect them to go
Nah,
top four
their
again to
team
go
is gonna get
Champions League.
gutted. All their players are gonna be
But
gone.
how crazy do you think they're gonna drop if you were to guess like a stupid early prediction? How crazy of a tank do you think they have? Do you even think they stay top 10? Let's just say that.
I don't want to drop them that low, but it's tough, man. Like if they keep
Like you don't have any faith for them to even like stay top 10.
if they lose a lot of their players, it's done. Cause I'm pretty sure people are gonna come in for Dovbik, and then I seen
Yeah.
that they want to take Jan Koto, the right back,
Yeah.
Savio, and then I don't even know
Yeah. I
what.
heard Savio's
A lot of
gonna
the
be
other
going.
players that will be left with are like the old heads. So I
Yeah.
can't see them. I don't want to say they'll get relegated, but I feel like they'll be like
Oh,
15th or
relegated.
14th. I'm gonna
Jeez.
say around mid-table, so like 12th to
Yeah.
15th. That's what I'm gonna say. Because
All
it
right.
depends who they have. When we do the prediction, we'll see. If they
Yeah.
get gutted
Yeah.
and they
That's all.
have no
Once
one,
again.
I'm like, yeah, no.
Yeah. Once again, this is a very, 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 very early prediction. That was just a question
That was just
because
a
you had
quick guess because I put them to
yeah,
go down, yeah.
just because you had mentioned right now that you think that they're gonna be good in next year, I was just like, I was thinking, I was like, wait, how good do you think they'll be?
Not
But
that I can't see them like retaining the level. Like if Leicester when they won the league, they fell off and they had the same team. Why would these guys when they're gonna lose a lot of the team? You
but
know,
if they do maintain that level, watch out for Hirona moving forward because that'll be crazy
if
if
they
they maintain
maintain it, then I think they're gonna be a contender. They're gonna end up being in that like
it. Yeah,
in that range to fight for the Europa leagues and the conference leagues, and they'll be in the mix for sure. Uh,
and that'll be good going forward having a different club at the top
I
if they
agree.
do maintain that.
Yeah, I
I feel like
agree.
the La Liga needs that.
It does,
But
honestly. It was exciting. I thought it was cool. It was a good La Liga season. I enjoyed the La Liga season. A lot of
yeah,
thrills, a lot of ups and downs and stuff like that. But yeah, like it was pretty cool. Brian of course won again on the points. What else is new?
yeah.
We'll see how we do on the other ones. I'm tempted. I'm dying to look at the other ones, see how we did. But we gotta put that one up for another one. We gotta go
Yeah.
through all the English tales. We gotta see how bad we did or how
Oh,
good
I
we did.
know.
Uh,
Those are gonna be crazy.
those ones are
I don't
fun.
even want to think about
Those ones are
those.
gonna be crazy.
Little kukuriki moment.
Kukuriki.
Gonna be like those two.
Kukuriki. Yup, like those guys. Oh, that was a funny one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was our predictions, and I just didn't expect Jude Bellingham to be the. I mean, I knew he was good, but I just didn't expect him to be played in that cam role. I didn't expect Real Madrid to switch to a 4-4-2, and I didn't expect Vinny or Rodrigo to play as a striker. It just this season was full of surprises. A lot of crazy stuff happened.
Thinking back on it though, like, how did you like? I'm very. This is very, very, very like
Put
because
Villarreal
you're
at the
always
top.
mm, kind of because like you're just a very biased person at moments, and like especially when it's a
I'm
Madrid, you're
very
very
biased.
biased.
I
Like
am not
the one
biased.
time you're not
I am
biased,
not biased. I'm just a
and you should have been
hater. I'm
biased.
not a biased.
Like the one time you should have been
No,
biased,
no, no,
you
no.
weren't biased. Like it just
Brian,
doesn't make sense.
Brian, I was not biased. I'm not biased. I'm just a hater.
Like usually you're just like in this scenario, you're just like yeah, like whatever. Like I don't think Madrid's gonna win, but I'm gonna put them up there anyways because there's a chance. But
Cause
the
I got,
one
cause I got
time,
mad. I got mad. I'm like, bro, they're not gonna sign a striker. We need a striker. I'm like, if they're not gonna sign Mbappe, we need to sign a striker, and they weren't
yeah,
signing
and
anybody.
I think this was the moment too where like the Mbappe thing was starting to get annoying. So you're kind of just like very annoyed.
Yeah, I was, cause it came up again, and I was like, nah, bro. I was irritated at
Yeah.
that point. I was like, whatever, man. I don't want to hear about it no more. Well, now it's done, and he's here. So he's here. He's finally here. Oh, I'm so happy. Finally, only took so long. I haven't went through a saga this bad since Gareth Bale signing for Real Madrid because
Oh,
Spurs is a horrible club and the chairman is a he's a horrible person. He's very stingy and very greedy when it comes to transfer funds. So that one took all season. Like he signed like I think on deadline
yeah.
day. Like that took the whole summer to get that deal over the table. So I didn't think it was gonna happen. So and it felt
Yeah.
similar, but I haven't felt anything close to it like that. And that was 2 months. This was 2 years, if not more, because they
Oh,
probably spent like that half a year recruiting him. Whatever.
just really quickly, like this is like a very quick thought.
What's
Now that
up?
like we're speaking about Mbappe being in La Liga,
Yeah.
and like I was seeing some tweets, and it made me think of this question for you. See
What's
if
up?
you have your take on it. Well, not really a question. I just want to see your take on it.
Hmm.
So obviously, Endrick is still going to Madrid,
Yeah.
but Mbappe's there, and they have that crazy attack. What do you think is next for Endrick now?
That's
Do you
tough,
think,
man.
like, I know, because I was thinking this myself, and I was just like, dude, like, what do they do with Endrick? Like, he's literally, like, so young. He's a star. But, like, you literally have Mbappe, Vinny, and Rodrigo. Like, like, what can you do? It's not like you're just
Yeah.
going to be like, oh, get on the bench. Like, no, you're not. It's not like, I doubt they're going to change the formation just so they can add Endrick. Like,
Nah.
I don't know. Like, do they just sit him? But then if you sit him, will he get upset? Or, like, because it is his
Nah.
dream club, apparently, so he's not going to get upset. But,
Mm-mm.
like, I don't know. Are you just gonna waste talent like that? Like it's crazy. Do you
Well,
loan him out? Do you like what do you do?
well, he's young, and I mean, what's his name? Went through that. Aguilera kind of went through that. Like he had to wait, and he didn't play that much. But then it turned out in the
Yeah,
end, he ended up doing pretty good. Um, it's kind of tough because I thought the same thing too. I'm like, I'm happy we got Mbappe, but I'm like, bro, like I don't want to waste Endrick's career either. You know, like I saw
yeah,
a stat that said that Endrick will be 22 when Mbappe's contract expires. I'm like, bro, I'm like,
yeah,
one, there's no chance he's gonna leave at 30. If he's doing that good, he's gonna get extended into like 35 or
yeah.
something.
And there's no way he like literally is just gonna get that contract
I
and leave
that's
like
what I
tomorrow.
that's what I mean. Like the last time Real Madrid played with two strikers was when they had Benzema and Higuain, and they got rid of Higuain because they had to pick a striker and they picked Benzema. I remember the time I was
Yeah,
upset too. I was like, bro, because I liked Higuain and I still kind of do. And I was upset. I was that they got rid of him, but that's the last time they played with the two striker formation. I'm like, it was so long ago. It was like way over a decade ago, and it doesn't fit their play style. I just can't see them running a two striker formation. If you want to also fit, and if you also want to fit like Vinny and Rodrigo, like you literally run like a 4-2-4, and there's no chance they're gonna run a 4-2-4. It doesn't even sound like a real life
yeah,
formation. It sounds like a FIFA formation. Doesn't
literally.
even sound like they. Why would they have two midfielders? Two
Because
midfielders, two wingers, and two strikers.
I remember seeing something that they had asked him his thoughts, and he said that he was just very happy and like that decision is not changing any of his decisions. But I was just
Yeah.
like, dude, like it kind of has to change your decision, right? Like, there's no way you're
Mm,
just gonna be happy sitting on the
right.
bench or like barely getting minutes.
Yeah, if it
I
was
don't
any
know.
other coach, I would be like, nah, he'll get some minutes, but it's Ancelotti. Ancelotti does not like to play youngsters. He does not like to
Yeah,
rotate. Because he came up with, I guess his philosophy is that when he came up through the ranks, because he used to play, obviously, and back
yeah,
in the day, it was like you played your best players, and that was it. Like, you didn't rotate. You didn't put in the youth players. You basically every single game would like suit up your best 11. So that's what he would do. That's how he
yeah,
sees it. That's how his mentality is now. He's like, why would I want to bring in these bums when I could bring in the main guys? You know, like these 11 stars, like these 11
yeah.
starters. So I get it. It's just frustrating because he does that, and I'm like, bro, why do you think we're losing so many youth players? Because they don't want. They know they see it's impossible to get any game time, so they just leave. There's so
Yeah.
many in the last couple years that they get.
Oh my God,
Yeah,
I'm gonna just give you another little thing here, like just to
go
keep
ahead.
adding it, but things just keep popping up into the head. Yeah, I know you had said that you're gonna have a very controversial take,
Oh,
because
that's
speaking about
right. I
Ancelotti,
forgot about that.
speaking about Ancelotti, this man he benched what's his name, Lunin
For
for
the
Courtois in the Champions
Champions
League
League final,
final.
yeah.
Tell me your take,
Mm.
cause I want to know
I
this
tried. I
shit.
forgot about that. I'm surprised you
No, I
remembered.
just remembered now that well, it's because like you said something right now about him not playing or him always thinking to play his
His
best
best
players. But I
11,
was just
yeah.
like, dude, Lunin was literally performing like so great.
Bro.
How do you bench this
Uh,
dude for somebody who has been hurt? Like, yes, it's Courtois, but this dude had one of like the most gruesome injuries, and you're just gonna throw him back out there for like the big final after your
yeah.
goalkeeper has literally like taken you there? Like what? Like, and it's not like Luna's been playing like
Shit.
complete garbage, like allowing so many goals. Like this dude's literally the goals. Like say yes against Man City, dude allowed a lot of goals, but it's Man City. Like what do you expect? You're gonna lose a lot of goals anyways. But
Yeah.
like every other game, that dude was performing. So it's just like, what are you
He had a lot of
doing?
saves still, too, though. He had pretty good
Yeah,
games.
and like if you're Lunin, like this is the literal ultimate slap to the face. Like you have to go. You're never gonna get minutes ever. And, like at this rate, you'll never ever see the pitch. So just leave, man. Just leave. But what is your take? I wanted to know it.
So I was very upset about Luna not getting to play. I was very upset about it because I'm like, bro, he started this. He got us through the season. I'm like, if it wasn't for him, we literally wouldn't be where we are. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm like, at the end, I was happy to see. I was upset. I remember at the beginning when we got Kepa, and I was like, bro, I do not want Kepa. And then
Yeah.
I didn't. And then I wanted him as a sub for Lunin, but nope. They threw him in as a starter, and he did all right. But all I'm gonna say is that if he was in goal, we wouldn't have won anything this season.
Yeah, I don't think
So I'm happy he collected some Spanish trophies because he never won anything with Bilbao because Bilbao never won anything. So he got everything except the Copa del Rey. So it's crazy if they won everything, he would have completed all of Spanish football in one season, which would have been crazy. Don't get me wrong, he was very respectful and very professional, so I like that. So I'm like, like I wish him the best. I mean, I don't know what you guys are gonna do with him, but if we didn't have Lunin, if we didn't have one of those two guys, I'd take him as a backup. But it's just it is what it is.
Keep him.
Lol, as a 30 keeper.
We'll sell him to you guys. We'll sell him to you guys for 80 mil.
Lol, that's how much you guys bought him for, I think.
I know.
Oh, I'm dead. No, but so my take was I was pissed. I'm like, Lunin should have been able to finish it. I know he was sick and all that, but like he should have been able to finish it because he started it. I know Courtois, but I'm like, nah, forget that. But this take is very controversial, and everybody and everyone is gonna be upset with me, Real Madrid fan or not. But they're saying that Lunin might change his mind and leave, and he might not sign his contract because of what went on. I don't know how credible it is, but I think, I don't know, how old is Courtois, do you know?
let me look it up real quick.
Yeah, because I'm curious, how old is he?
He is 32.
He's still not that old. Goalkeepers can play forever, bro.
Yeah, they can play forever.
Buffon played until like he was in his 40s. Like, if you're good enough, actually, is he retired?
It's just one of those positions.
Yeah. Is he retired or is he still playing?
Who, Bonucci?
No, Buffon.
I think.
Is he officially retired now? Because I know he was playing for Parma in the second division. But like, did he finally retire or is he still playing?
I wouldn't doubt it.
That's what I was saying,
Oh no, he announced his retirement.
Oh,
wow,
okay.
but at the age of 45.
Bruh, finally. I was like, bro, hang it up, my guy.
Crazy.
But yeah, so my point is, I'm like, they can play forever, bro. But here's the thing. I think they should sell Courtois and keep Lunin.
Ooh.
And I say this because, yes, Courtois could possibly have for another 5-6 years, possibly. Lunin is like 23 or 24.
Yeah.
He could play for another 10 years.
Yeah.
And he could be like Casillas, where we'll have him for so long, we don't even have to worry about a goalkeeper. Like you don't even know who this guy is. Do you know who Antonio Adan is?
No, I don't.
Exactly. You know who he is? He was Casillas' number 2. He never played. Well, I mean, I would expect you to know him because he's been playing for Sporting recently. He's gotten some cards on FIFA. But yeah, Antonio Adan played for Real Madrid. He was their second goalkeeper. Yeah, that man literally never suited up at all. And I think he had a game where he suited up and he made a huge error. And I was like, yeah, this guy's never seen the pitch ever again.
But see, you know the thing is that your take isn't even that crazy because say you do sell Courtois, you can get a lot for Courtois, you know? Like
that's what I'm saying.
He's like one of the best goalkeepers.
Like I know he's one of the best goalkeepers in the world, but just see like the Casemiro and the Varane deal where they got a ton of money for him. Exactly. I'm like, Lunin is young. He's had a great season. The only thing Courtois has on him is that he's lankier and taller. Yeah. But Lunin had such a great season. Honestly, I never thought he had a bad game. He had some games where he got scored on, but it wasn't his fault. You know,
Yeah.
so I feel like he had a great season, and we should hone in on that. Like I get it, Courtois is one of the best goalkeepers in the world, but if you sell now, you can keep looting for like I said over 10 years. You know, it just works
Yeah.
out. But that's my
Yeah.
point.
I'm not gonna lie. I think I agree with your take, and I think it was like at the heat of the moment too when this take happened. So for those of you who are like kind of gonna disagree or hate on it, this was a heat in the moment. But I personally like. I still just can't get over the fact how you're just not gonna play your star, and he's literally been there for forever. Like, dude, Lunin has always been there, and he's just never gotten his shot. And
Yep.
like to finally get your shot and to get it stripped in such a big game is just like such a like slap in the face where I'm just like, dude, like just leave. Cause
Yeah.
I like there's no way you get disrespected like that and stay. Like there's just no way, man. Like that's
Exactly.
just such a sorry way like to get like told basically by your club like you're not good enough. Like to not have faith after all of that and
Yeah.
like the whole season that he had just gone through, like I don't know. So me personally, like after seeing those tweets saying that like he might not resign, I think he should leave and just go somewhere you appreciate it. I mean,
I
you
agree.
can come to Chelsea if you want, but
Lol.
anyway.
But what about
But,
Pekovic?
oh yeah, definitely. I don't want to see that guy anymore.
Uh.
Yeah, I want Chelsea to clear all their freaking goalkeepers.
But
They all
what?
get me so
But
mad.
Kepa's
Like one,
coming back.
oh yeah, that dude does kick, so I don't
Bro,
care if
he
he loses
spent a
money or not.
season at Madrid. Maybe he developed the winning
Oh
mentality.
yeah, I bet he did. I bet he freaking developed that bench mentality, which is
Oh,
better
dead.
bench to them.
Nah,
Nah, but
yeah.
apparently with that, apparently Enzo, our new coach, he's really excited to work with Robert Sanchez, and he thinks he's one of the best goalkeepers in the world, which is crazy to think. Hey man, clearly this guy has a vision because I don't see it. Like
Man.
there's no fucking
I think
vision
what
there.
you guys need to do is raid Brighton for some more players.
Yep, definitely. Let's just bring their whole fucking team.
There you go. Man, but
Oh my god,
that's
that's
crazy.
but yeah.
Yeah,
That was the latest drama that had been going
I
on,
know
the latest saga.
yeah, with your guys' new manager and stuff, but yeah, I don't know, but the thing I was saying, but yeah, a lot of people think I'm crazy, but I would rather. I mean, Lunen's like 7 years younger than him, and he could play for another like 10 years at the top level,
Yeah,
and I just think like if you can cash in on Courtois, then why not cash in on him? You know, like
yeah,
Lunin showed that he can do it, and every year, dude, I'm always like, dude, give him some games, man. He never plays at
yeah,
all. And as I said, like I like Ancelotti. He's one of my favorite coaches of all time. But bro, like this guy, man, he just will not play. Like he just will not
yeah.
give them game time. Like here, like let's look at Lunin. So Lunin before this season. All right, so Lunin before this season. Okay. Well, he played more than I thought. Wait, was there injuries last year? Because he played 12 games. He played seven.
Last year,
He
I
played
don't
seven.
know if
He
it
played
was.
7 La Liga games. He played 7 La Liga games. I don't remember him playing that many. He played 7 La Liga games, one Copa del Rey game, 2 Champions League games, and then 2 Club World Cup games. So he before the season he had played one. He had five. He had played 17 games in 4 years.
There had to have been injuries though. Like no way they just gave him
Yeah, he just played 12 games. I know, but yeah, 17 games before this season. Remember that guy I said, Antonio Dan?
Yeah.
So he played for Real Madrid for 3 seasons, and
Gee,
he had one more game than Lunin did.
yikes.
18 games in 3 years, and I'm telling you this. This is when I was like starting to like get into like the sport when I used to like actually watch and pay attention and all that. I
Yeah.
can't remember many games where he would be playing. Honestly, I only remember one because he made a horrible mistake, and he played so bad it led to like Real Madrid signing a goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Because I think Casillas was injured and they put him in and he had like a howler. And it was so bad that they went and they bought like Diego Lopez as an emergency like signing from I think Valencia or something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, it was bad, dude.
Crazy.
But yeah, so just to give you an idea, he played one last season and he played one more game than Lunin did in those 3 years versus Lunin's 5 years at the club now. But
Yeah.
yeah. like it's just Ancelotti style, man. Like as much as I hate to say it, but that's who he is. He doesn't like rotating. He doesn't like playing. I mean, don't get me wrong. I get that you should probably rotate your goalkeeper. It's not FIFA. You can't rotate the whole 11.
Yeah.
But dude, why doesn't he play? Why isn't he playing Copa del Rey games? Why isn't he playing
Yeah, or
like?
even even the smaller games, like you don't have to
Yeah,
like say
bro.
yes, they're Champions League games. Keep Courtois in the whole time, but like these smaller like tourneys, like just give them some minutes,
Yeah,
man.
like let him play in the group stage of the Champions League, or like
Yeah.
or
Even if it's
the
like a La
Super
Liga
Cup,
game against like a team that like
like
you like
Granada or
instead of
something.
yeah, a team
Shit.
that's gonna get relegated and you know you're gonna win. Give them a game,
Yeah,
man.
but
And then you're resting your like because
your main goalie.
let's not yeah let's or yeah your goalie. Let's make sure or let's not get it twisted. We know that Madrid's always in these big tournaments, so it's not like Courtois doesn't or he wouldn't need the rest or he couldn't like benefit from the
Yeah,
rest. Like there was these bunch of games where they go on like back to backs or they're always just like literally playing high level competition. So just give
yeah,
them the lower level competition games and you'll be fine. But no, like these guys just don't want to.
yeah. And even then, on top of that, they're gonna be playing 7 competitions next year, so they really need to
Yeah,
rotate. They have to, unless they want to lose more players again.
yeah,
And they're making a big fuss about this summer that no one that plays the Euros or that plays in the tournament won't be able to do the Olympics too. Because I guess France really wanted to
yeah,
get Mbappe to play the Olympics, but I guess
yeah.
they
Heard
learned
that.
from Barcelona's mistake when they had Pedri playing like a ton of games that year.
Yeah,
Like I think he played like over like 70 or 80 games that year. I'm like he looked dead
yeah,
tired, and he
yeah.
just had
There's
no
no
rest.
way.
Yeah, so after seeing that mistake, they don't want that to happen. So they told them that if you play, you can't do both. You can only do one.
Yeah, you can only do one.
Yeah, that's what they said. And if they said that if you make it to the final in your cup, you're not gonna even go on the preseason tour. Like that's what they said. Yeah, so
That's
like,
crazy.
so if France makes it to the final, then Mbappe's not gonna play for Real Madrid until the Super Cup in August.
Yeah.
I know, but
Yeah, that's smart though. They're
yeah.
taking precaution. That's how like a lot of these players get hurt and stuff. So
Yeah, and it's careless stuff, carelessness. I
yeah,
mean, I get it, the Olympics and all that, but I mean, he has to choose, man. I mean, he doesn't have an Olympic medal or a Euros. He has to pick one or the other.
yeah,
Honestly, even though it's kind of a reach because the Olympics is an under 23 team. It's an under 23 squad, and I think you're allowed 3 players that are older.
yeah.
That one's harder because if your teammates are trash, then you're not gonna win nothing. But I mean,
You, you
I
know
don't
what'd
know
be funny that I just thought of?
what.
Imagine he goes to like obviously the opposite one. Like say he chooses the Olympics, right? And he
Hmm.
like, to do the Olympics, and then they end up winning the other one,
Oh, the
like the one he
Euros.
doesn't choose. That
Oh,
would be
I know,
hilarious.
right?
Or
Oh,
like say he chooses the Euros and they lose the Euros, but
and
they
they win
win
the
the
Olympics.
Olympics. That would be hilarious.
That would suck. I'd be pissed. No, but that's how I was saying it because I'm
Yeah,
like, the Olympics are in Paris, so I would expect him to want to lean towards the Olympics because when's the next time that they'll be in Paris? Past
yeah,
it. They change every 4 years. I know that the Olympics are not like the World Cup where it's more recent that you could get it again, but there's no
yeah,
chance. You probably won't see it there for another like 30 years, maybe like way past his retirement. So as crazy as it sounds, and you're reliant like France is a really
yeah,
good
on the
under
Euros.
23 team. They have a crazy good under 23 team, and he's the main striker. So he has to do is just freaking just do all the work. Just feed Mbappe pretty
Yeah,
much, and feed him, and then he'll score. Um, but I think that like if I was in his situation, I probably would take the Olympics because it's in France. It's in Paris. Other than
yeah.
you can have another shot at the Euros in 4 years. Well, that sounds crazy. I guess maybe
It
not.
does actually sound
I was like,
crazy.
wait a minute. I was like, wait a minute. Hold on. Because in 4 years you'll be 29.
Yeah, no, you kind of just gotta
Mm.
go for the Euros,
Hey, it's a
unfortunately.
flex, man. Well, they messed up not beating Portugal in the final.
Yeah. Unless
uh,
he somehow does some magic and he convinces them to let him do both, but I
Nah,
doubt
he
it.
said he wasn't gonna fight. They already said no, that he wasn't gonna fight. I already
Oh,
saw. Have you not seen that quote from Thierry Henry? He's like, "I've never been rejected this
no.
many times since I was in college." I was like, "Lol."
Oh, no.
Freaking Thierry
That's
Henry,
funny.
man.
That's
Yeah, cause
funny.
he's the youth coach for
Yeah.
France. I know. That's right. Well, Thierry Henry's a horrible coach. They won't win anyway, so he's all right.
Yeah.
I love Thierry Henry. He's a great player, but yeah, not the best coach. I'll say that. um, You should stick to commentating. Who am I to
He's a great
say?
commentator, by the way.
Oh, I agree on that one. Like, who am I to say
Great
anything?
pundit.
But who am I to say anything about that? But he's a great pundit, and his track record with coaching has been the best. So, yeah. But yeah, so that was my crazy take. I don't know how Rangers fans will see it that way, but I think that would be a good way to make the money flow, and then you can swap him out, and then send him
Yeah.
off, and then cash in on him and make some decent money, and then Luden's just as good. If not, he could be even better. You just gotta get some more playing time. But I don't know what they're gonna do if they keep both. I don't know how you do it because if he resigns, I'm like, they gotta give him games because
there's
I'm
no
like,
way.
there's no way you can have him on the bench. He had too good of a season to bench him, especially when
And you
everybody
gotta
comes.
you gotta give him pretty good money too for the way he
Yeah.
performed. Like, there's no way, and then there's no way you're gonna pay somebody a lot of money and not let him play.
Yeah. So this is the order that I would rather have. All right. One, they sell Courtois and they keep Lunin as the main striker. They're bringing it back up. Two, they keep Lunin and they give him more games. Three, the one I do not want to happen, they sell Lunin instead. Oh well, I think he'll walk. Actually, I think he's a free agent. I think he'll
Yeah,
walk.
he is a free agent.
So he'll walk. That's the last thing I
And I
want
feel like
is him
that's
to
the
walk.
most likely one to happen. I'm not
I
gonna lie.
know, dude, because I just know they're not going to give him any games, and I'm sure after the season where he played so much, the fact that he's thought about it and he's thinking about it again makes me think he's not probably going to want to come back, so.
Yeah.
And that's not good. He's a goalkeeper. He's a good goalkeeper. Watch him go somewhere else and ball out, so I'll be
Yeah,
pissed.
you gotta
'Cause
take
I
a
know.
business decision sometimes, even if you don't want to, even if it's like the club of your dreams, like you just got to
Yeah,
sometimes,
honestly,
man.
yeah. You just never know, really. For him, he's
'Cause that door will
25.
always be open.
Yeah, because he's
like,
25.
later on.
He'd have to wait like another 3-4 years. If like,
Yeah.
let's say for them to get rid of Courtois, if they even do that, but I mean, let's say 3-4 years, right? He'll be like 28 or 29 at that point. So his career would have just been just sitting behind somebody at all times. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then even by that time, like you don't start to get forgot about, but like in a way you somewhat do. You're just like, eh. And then you like at that point you're just like, oh, because you're constantly looking for newer and younger players.
Yeah.
So like by then there's a chance you even like find somebody newer and younger, and you're just like, oh, let's take a chance on this guy, and then you just move on to him. Like, I don't know. You just kind of gotta like. I feel like you just gotta go younger here at this point, and then just take the money on Courtois as well. But I mean, you can't. I say you can't really go wrong because I mean Courtois is still like one of the greatest keepers at this moment in time. But
This is just
I
what
don't know.
happens when you have when you got good players. Like, if it was an outfield player, it wouldn't be too much of a problem. But he's a goalkeeper, So
yeah,
I just wish Ancelotti would just give him more games, man. Just let him play the Copa del Rey, the Super Cup, and then just let him play all the small games in La Liga, and then Courtois can play the rest.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, man. Cause they need to get more games. He doesn't deserve to be on the bench. He's been too good for his time on the bench, and I don't know. I think it's a good time. We can sell him back to you guys. You guys want to buy him back for 100 mil?
I'll actually take him.
I bet you would be dumb to say no.
I would love to take him right now. That'd actually be great. A keeper that's a little consistent.
A little. He's pretty consistent, but yeah. I don't know. I think Luna's kind of better with the clean sheets. Luna had 10 clean sheets, I think, in 21 games, or I think maybe last games. But he had a lot of clean sheets, And Courtois,
That's pretty good.
Courtois was never known for having clean sheets. We could never hold a clean sheet. And I'm like, bro, how many times are we gonna concede? Like, how many times? Like, when is the next time we're gonna have a clean sheet? We haven't had a clean sheet in a while, So like.
Yeah, dude's just lanky and gets crazy.
That's what I meant. Yeah, like let me see.
Dude just covers up the whole goalpost. Like, it's kind of unfair.
Lol, not wrong there. But he had 10 clean sheets in 21 games. That's pretty good. So yeah, and then he had that game, the Champions League against City. But yeah, what were you saying?
I was gonna say, have you seen those like clips where like you've seen how much space he covers in a penalty? Whenever there's a penalty,
I probably haven't.
Dude covers up so much, it's actually scary. Like, I would hate to take a penalty up against.
You know who I would hate to take a penalty up against?
Who?
The penalty specialist.
Oh God.
I like how you picked up on that right away.
Oh God, I didn't want to know. even
It's
say
your
his
boy Kepa
Don't
Arzi
even
Balaga.
say his name. I'll never forget the day wherever we're going against Liverpool and they bring this dude on to do the
No, he wouldn't. He
penalties
didn't
and
want to
then
come off. No, he didn't want to come off.
yeah. Yeah, they want to come off, does his penalties, and then he freaking misses his, and I'm just like, oh my
No,
god, after
he
saving
didn't
none.
save any, and then he missed his.
Yeah, and then he missed
Oh,
his. I'm
that
like,
was
oh my
hilarious. I
god.
was dying.
And
I
dude
was
thought he was just gonna smash it down the middle. Like, oh my god.
like,
I hate this guy.
don't worry, Brian. You'll have him back in your club soon.
I'd rather have Robert Sanchez for the rest of my life than have that dude back.
Man,
Oh god. Those
but
were the
damn,
times. Those were the
yeah.
times.
We'll see what happens with your football club, Brian.